Is this the game which could determine the league champions of Season 7 in the Hero Indian Super League? The top two sides do battle as ATK Mohun Bagan take on Mumbai City FC in match 55 at the Fatorda. A new look formation, one with numerous potent attacking weapons. Mumbai City is 2 points clear of their rivals, enjoying their best ever start in the Hero Indian Super League. A defence which has leaked just 4 goals is retained. As Habas looks on, we get set here, match 55, as I welcome a man who has coached both in India and in England at the top level of football, Mr. Phil Brown. At the end of tonight, it's the halfway stage of the Hero Indian Super League Season 7, and at the end of the night, we will know whether Mumbai City will hold their place at the top or whether ATK Mohun Bagan can overtake them. It's a big night, isn't it, for Mumbai City FC and for ATK Mohun Bagan, wherever you're watching around the world. This is a showpiece game, along with the Kolkata derby, and we expect much of the same. You've got two sides that have been very tight defensively, but Mumbai have scored 6 more goals than this team, where only 3 players have found the back of the net. Williams is one of them, Manvi the other, and of course Krishna. It's one of the biggest battles of Season 7 of the Hero Indian Super League, pitting together 2 pre-season favourites in this top-of-the-table encounter. ATK Mohun Bagan are trying to get across the line against the league leaders Mumbai City FC, as Krishna has the first touch. Mumbai on the attack. They're overlapping. It just needs to be in the right delivery! And somehow it's still not in. How did that not go in?
That's unbelievable. That we need to see that again. It looked like it went behind the line, but it wasn't behind the goal line. It was behind the dead ball line. But it was wonderful play down the right-hand side. Sai Goddard got heavily involved. Footballers just can't get out their own half at this moment in time.
Given, overlapping. He'll keep it in. That's off the body of Thierry and Chingan. Clears again. They are under the cosh, so to speak, here, aren't they, Phil Brown? Overlapping. Bippen, that's on its way to goal. It's blocked by Britton. They're saying it's struck the arm.
You can't. It was struck with so much venom.
We welcome you back to match 55. Prabir Das is one of 2 changes made at half-time. The most experienced campaigner, 57th appearance and 56th appearance for Pranay Halder. So Manveer and Martins have been replaced by Prabir Das, and Pranay Halder, as coach Habas aims to address what was a poor performance by their high standards in the first half.
It's a very poor performance by their standards, and I mean, you know, when you're top and second top, you expect a massive spectacle with regards to the game of football.
Pranay Halder's running up as well, but it is the Spaniards. Quality save. And Rinder will have to wash that shirt now. Excellent keeping from an experienced campaigner. And
well, we've seen the first free kick last night by Valskis, getting himself a goal for Jamshedpur. And there's another one fairly similar. The wall stood still and it went over the top of the wall, but it was a yard and a half inside the goal. It was an easy save for the goalkeeper.
As a result, it's Bartholomew Ogbeche who's looking up. He's saying to himself, well, where's the yellow shirt? Can't do this all on my own. Pranay Halder. It's a delicate ball on. What an incisive run. Edu Garcia! Oh, my. That would have been one of the standout goals of Season 7 of the Hero Indian Super League, from that wonderful, exquisite ball by Pranay Halder and that first touch by the Spaniard. The woodwork keeps it at 0-0.
Certainly the moment of the game, and it could be the big moment of the game. As I say, the game has changed at half-time. One manager has earned his money by making...
No, you watch this ball. How good is that ball? And the touch.
It's a great pass, and it's an early finish. And there you go. He buys a little bit of luck by being in the right place at the right time for the second part.
It's dangerous now. The back heel, the opening. Oh! My! Goal! If the coach was tempted to change him for Lafondra, he has to think twice.
Absolutely spot on. Spot on, Andy. I think Lafondra's just going to park himself back down on the bench now because of that moment. What a wonderful piece of skill. And it just summed the game up. Counter-attacking football that fell short, and then all of a sudden you've got ATK under the counter-attack. Hernan plays a simple enough pass. Boumous gets on the ball. And what a bit of skill. He's picked the ball up in the centre of the park. He's allowed him to come back inside. Little 1-2s which he's been looking for all day, and what a back heel that is. Oh, it has to be said, the finish was world class.
I can watch this time and time again. Play goes on, frustrations for ATK Mohun Bagan. Bippin's free if he can get it across. Boumous can't deliver it. Fatorda's in the box, and the keeper keeps his team in the game. Aaron Dunn denies the player that's just come on the pitch, and they are lucky it's 1-0. It's deep. It's away by Matata foul. Williams, there's no opening there, or is there? It is! That has deflected away for a corner. That is not a save by the keeper, mind you.
That's a wonderful piece of skill.
Foul, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think Williams has squared him up here, and he's just gone past him like he's not there, but they've got the block in there. It's another brave header. Gets his body on the line. Matata fall in front of his goalkeeper. What a block. Dispossessed, it's 3-on-3. Lafondra is waiting, he's wanting it. The sub is going himself, can he pull it across? The keeper saves brilliantly. It was a 50-50 challenge, the keeper's not going to hold back, but it doesn't matter. They have prevailed, and hopefully the players will control themselves here. What a second half it turned out to be. It was unavoidable. You couldn't take your eyes off it. It was fantastic. It was one of them, you know, the first half didn't live up to the billing. The second half certainly did. It lived up to the coach's strengths and weaknesses. It lived up to the team's strengths and weaknesses. And it's so sad to see it finish the way it's finishing now, because we're seeing the best two teams in the Hero ISL descend into a little bit of anarchy, and I don't like it. That's what we don't need. It's Mumbai City are now 5 points clear, beating their rivals ATK Mohun Bagan by 1-0.